Many times over the last few years I've seen a different business on this corner. It's been a bar, a clothes shop. Now on this trip it's been completely done up into a 7-Eleven. I reckon the book stops here. This one will be around for a good while. Now we got a Moria pharmacy here, which replaces the nightclub Fusion that was once here. It used to be the main focal point at the end of a night out here in Lamai, as it was the only nightclub. And it's the place where all the bar girls would go if they didn't get bar fined, in the hope of looking for a customer at the end of the night. Now, as well as that, it's a nightclub where you're guaranteed to pull. Not bad, eh? Just think that 1,000 baht that you'd have to part with the next morning. If you're at home in your own country, you'd use that for a taxi home in the freezing cold. Whereas over here, you would be walking home to your bungalow on a nice warm evening, hand in hand with a little local lovely. Up to you, as they say here in Thailand. And then we got the Lava Lounge. This is a favourite of mine since when I first came here almost 10 years ago. A fellow Dubliner ran the place, Frank, but apparently it's under new ownership now. I don't know if it's new ownership or if they're just renting, but Frank's not around anymore, which is a shame because he was good company. He was very enjoyable to hang out with in the evening, to have a beer with. Apparently it was in his best interest. You know, he had a family now here, he had children, or a child, and it's better to get them educated in Ireland. There's lots of stories going around. Another one saying that the lifestyle of working in the bar was catching up on him and he needed a change. But either way, towards the last few years of him being here, I wasn't really able to make it down here because he'd show up for work pretty late, around 9 or half 9, and that's usually when I go to bed now these days. So I'm up early to bring the dog out to the beach the next morning. But I only saw him last summer or something. I was coming out of a restaurant with a takeout and he went past me and just gave me a wave, that's it. But yeah, it's a place that I found when I first came here and really liked it. I even found a video there on YouTube from back in 2011 or something like that. There's a guitar player having a sing song and my mush shows up giving a round of applause at the end.
Oh Lord, when the devil gets into my head, I'm so blue, so blue, so
Damien, in here. Bob Dylan?
yeah,
The guy
I
who
know
wrote
Bob Dylan.
that song
I should have sang Bob Dylan.
been here.
Yeah, it'll be longer for
Glen.
Anyways, once again, it's just how the place is forever changing. Seabreeze Bungalow. I got a request from one of my subscribers there a while back, can't remember the name, but the gentleman requested that I do a little walk through these bungalows as it'd be a nice little trip down memory lane for him. Well, if you're watching, your wish is granted. I've got fond memories of this place myself. I didn't stay here, I stayed in the other one next door, Mira Marais. And then I made friends with a lad from Wales. We met in the Viper Room. He stayed in this bungalow here. His name is Leon. If you're watching, Leon, I know he subscribes to the channel. How you keeping, pal? Hope you're well. I actually used some of Leon's music in previous videos, and I remember there was an American geezer used to have his hammock there next door, and he'd be smoking away there all day. He was a regular visitor, had a toy wife and all. I think he still comes every year or something. Anyways, let's walk on down through the little bungalows. I don't know if I'll bring the bike. Yeah, I'll just come along on the bike, it's quicker. Well, I was going to say something there, what was it? Oh yeah, I saw a video there on YouTube. Sweaty crap. I saw a video on YouTube, it was footage of Lamai from back in 1992. Oh, some great little pictures. I'm going to use some of it in this video at the end. And if you want to watch the video, I'll give a credit in the description box below. I'll leave a link, you can watch the video in full. There we go, sea breeze. Whoa. And this little block of apartments here, just on the middle road, the one in the top left hand corner, that's where I used to rent. That's where I was staying when I first met Jenny. She used to knock up to me every night. That was the last little room that I had really on my own for a long time, till she came in and took over the place. I had good memories, really enjoyed my life, but you know, if I said to myself, oh, I'd love to go back and do it again, it'd probably be great for about a day, and then it wouldn't be everything that you thought it was going to be. You'd probably find that being on your own, something that you crave, but then again, life is all about progression. It's always like nice to look back in the past, it's nostalgic. That's because you're looking back. I don't know, would it be the same if you relived it again? But that's life, it changes, isn't it? And then this little restaurant here, Anne from Conken, she used to look after it. See, it's got new owners now, it's all done up. I used to eat down here all the time. But yeah, she closed up her business because she moved over to Switzerland with her boyfriend. New restaurant, and anyway, new owners. I must try it out.